Steven.
Please don't be offended though. We don't have our laptop here
Ah,
with us. Me and Mrs. Rita, we are in a conference.
wahala, wahala.
Wahala, wahala.
Because I want to go through the installation process today. So in case you guys have any issue, I will just assist you with it. That's my plan, to be honest with you guys. If you just tell me you're having this issue here, you're having this issue there, so we'll fix it together. You know, sometimes the issues you will have, somebody else might have it. So instead of you reaching out to me one by one and telling me you have this issue, once you do it and you have that issue, I'll fix it together with everybody. And that's why I want us all to have our system. So please, if you don't have your system, no problem. But if you do have your system, please turn it on. I'll be going through the installation process. And as I'm doing it, I would want you guys to do same. Any issue you have, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I will help you out in my own capacity. Is that clear? So yesterday I was able to fix the OBS for going live, but I don't know what's going on. This one is giving me a headache. I don't know what's going on. Okay, connected successful. Okay, let me leave it this way. Let's see. Let's see what the outcome will be. Wahala. Okay, let me start sharing my screen and let this class start. So everybody, I'm sorry if there is no availability of time, the delay that was created. And you should understand, if you're here in Nigeria and you're joining us, you should understand that there is no money, there is no fuel, and there's no electricity. So three problems that is basic humanity is affecting us deeply here in this country. So those of you outside Nigeria, and I pray God continue to bless you. And today I will say thank you to everybody who has donated and those who are yet to donate. Mr. Matthew, thank you very much. You are like the ginger. So let me show you guys the pack. I don't know, maybe I should show you guys the package now. I've gotten the 5G router that was required of us, and this is what we are using. And you can see ever since we started using it, this is the 5G router. I went yesterday after some people sent me money, and some people also sent me money this morning. Thank you very much. Mr. Matthew bought the printer to it. He sent me some money yesterday. I don't know, maybe I'm allowed to mention it. And some other people also contributed. Together gave room for us to be able to achieve getting this router. And some people said by Monday they will soon do one or two things. We'll still be anticipating. But to everybody who is live, who has it in their mind to do something, may God bless you awesomely. And those who do not have the capacity, but they have the mind also, may God bless you. To each and every one of us, I pray by the end of today's class and every other classes we'll be having subsequently, you will have the energy, the time to participate and make your way in this current global economy. Like I said, there are some opening which I will be sending to you. Okay, you guys should hold on. A friend of mine sent it. I will be sending the opening here on the WhatsApp group. A friend of mine sent it to me 2 days ago that I should apply, and it is a remote job. And the training I'm going to teach you today will give you a up hand on how to do the job. It's a remote job. So I want to copy the message and forward it to you guys. You guys can create your CV and send it to them. And hope we are all together. Hope it's not just me. So this is the job title. Excuse me. Hold on. So it has a huge. It's an e-commerce website. They need a WordPress developer for it. I would also apply, and but I don't know who would get it. So don't feel too small that you don't have the capacity, you don't have the experience. Just as apply. Only God knows you can be the person they will choose. Shey you get? Oh God, is this everything? So I just sent you the message on this group. Okay, I don't think that's everything. Shopping, stop at shopping. Shop, Shopify and the likes. Okay, let me take it down like this. Control C, and so let me copy everything. Although I will forward it to the WhatsApp group of everybody, but I just want it to be here too, so that you can all have. Okay, this is everything I got from the websites from the friend of mine. Just go back from Ghana. It was the one that sent me the job posting. So it is available here. You can apply. You can see the deadline is on the 30th. I believe that will be Monday. So prepare your CV, forward your CV to recruitment at Zoco Deres the Zoco the zoocoderesources.com. Send it there and you can get the job. Okay, back to the today's class. Are we ready? I need some energy. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? I need some energy from you guys. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? I need your answers. If you're ready, I want your answers. So that will give me a kickstart.
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
sir. We are partially ready.
Don't be partial, you. Give me your 200% energy here. Oh. Don't be partial. Don't be partially ready. I need your energy, your full energy down here. So should I kick off? Should I kick off? Oh yeah, I need response. I
Yes,
need
sir. Let's start.
okay. Can we all see my screen? Can we all see my screen? Okay, well, to talk about the overview of WordPress, overview of installation of on the live host, overview of installation on WordPress itself, WordPress.com, overview installation on localhost. That's where we are heading to. Xammp installation, local installation of WordPress, selecting themes and templates, customizing the themes and templates, using plugins, setting up an e-commerce. So you don't mean it. Okay. So obviously, this is what we're going to be doing for today. Setting up all of this. So I'll start by taking you guys back to this to the download. So yesterday, you guys will agree with me that I asked you guys to download something and the Xampp, and I asked you to go to apachefriends.org. If you just type Xampp on your search engine, you'll be directed to Xampp installer. If you have any question, you can simply raise your hand. You see this apachefriend.org. Go down to the Apache Friends, and you're expected to download depending on the operating system you're using. Regardless of the operating system you're using, please. I'm using Windows, so I'll be downloading Xampp for Windows. You can also download Xampp for Linux, and you can also download Xampp for OS X. So any of this is what you're required to use. Any of them be mentioned. You can use any of this to do your work. That's and it all depends on the operating system you're using. So as for me, I'll be downloading for Windows, which I believe I did yesterday. I bring you down to the download. You will see we have Xampp. Okay, I don't think I successfully download everything yesterday. Let me check for Xampp. Oh, I didn't download it yesterday, but I think I download the WordPress. So I will download again. I'll click on Xampp for Windows because that's the first installation we'll be dealing with. So I'm waiting for it to download. Your download will start automatically. If if it doesn't, click here. So I'll be downloading the Xampp. So let me wait for it to complete. I'm currently downloading the Xampp. Wow, this is fast. And apart from the Xampp, you can also go to you're expected to download another thing, and that can be found at www.wordpress not .com .org. Now there are two different things. The .com is where you build your own personal WordPress that you can host on WordPress itself. Are we together, guys?
Yes, sir, we are with you.
Okay, thank you. So the one you download when you get to WordPress.com, that's where you create your WordPress website on WordPress itself. But you see this WordPress.org, this is where you get resources for WordPress, like your plugins, your templates, and WordPress itself. All of this can be gotten from the WordPress.org. You can join their communities and the likes. Now, when you get to WordPress.org, I would want you to click on Get WordPress. Are we seeing the Get WordPress? So if you don't have it yet, I want you to click on it, Get WordPress, so you can have WordPress on your system as well. So while we are waiting, and I will show you, I have already downloaded that, bringing you back to download. You can see this is the WordPress 6.10. That was the same version with the one we worked with yesterday. So I would want you guys to download it. Any question from yesterday class, please, you can ask. I would like to hear from you guys. Any question from yesterday's class? Are we together, guys? Yeah, that's what I expect of you. Work as you go. Okay, are we together? Okay, okay. Yeah, this network is more stable. So, we have successfully downloaded the Xampp. Now, I want to go through the installation process for the Xampp. Don't worry, we'll work on that later. We'll work on the INEC later. And I think you can work with Chigozie. Chigozie already did the INEC website. So you can work with Chigozie. Chigozie, please help him out. Okay, Chigozie, please help him out. He needs help doing the INEC website. Okay, now can you guys see my screen? I'm currently trying to install what's it called? Xampp. Can you guys see my screen? Please, Honorable said he cannot connect. Can somebody assist him in doing that? Honorable said he cannot connect. Um, okay, I'll right click on it and come to run as administrator. Please, you see this process that I'm about to do. If you have your system available and you've downloaded, okay, if you know you've downloaded the Xampp, let me see, just wave your hand and say yes. Just say yes. If you have downloaded the Xampp, just wave your hand, please. If you have downloaded this Xampp, wave your hand or unmute yourself and say yes, please. I want to hear you guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, right click on it. Like I said, you can be using your system to run the code while you use your phone to be in this class. So click on run as administrator. Either you click run as administrator or open. It will do the same thing that I'm about to do. Can you see that there is a pop-up that said, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Then I will click on yes. I have clicked on yes. When I click on yes, another dialog box will appear for me. I'm waiting for the dialog box to appear on my system. Now you can see welcome to Xampp. Xampp is an easy blah blah blah. It seems you have an antivirus running. In some cases, this may slow down or interfere the installation of the software. Please visit the following link to learn more about this. Now, in this section, just click on yes, continue with installation, yes. Important, because of an active user account control on your system, some functions of Xampp are possibly restricted. With UAC, please avoid to install Xampp to C program, missing write permission, or deactivate UAC with MSC config after this step. Now, these are the things I would want you to avoid. So I will tell you how to do the installation. Now, when the installation wizard comes up, in this section, just click on next. After next, now in this section, you're selecting the component you want to install, which you'll be using. You can see my SQL here. Okay, Stephen, you want to ask a question? Let me hear your question. Stephen, what's your question?
No, sir, I don't have a question. It was when you say more that we should raise up our hand if we've downloaded the Xammp, sir.
Okay, you can drop your hand. You can drop your hand now. Thank you. You can see that the network is a bit stable. So the next thing we click on next. Now, these are all the packages that will be installed the very minute I install this Xampp. We will have access to MySQL, FileZilla FTP server, Mercury mail server, Tomcat, PHP, Perl, PHP admin. That's an interface to control your MySQL. And we have what we call the WebZilla, Webaliza, and Fake Send Mail. All of this will be installed on your device. So I'll click on next. Now this is the important aspect. Remember the installation process when you were asked that you should avoid installing on C program file. Let me show you what the C program file is. Now if I bring my download here, if I open my file manager, I will navigate down to my hard drive. If I click on this PC, I will navigate down to my hard drive where you see this local disk C. Hope you are all seeing this process. We open the local disk. While opening, you will see your program file. Now they say you should avoid installing on either of these two. Somebody want to say something? You should avoid installation on these two, program file and program file x68. Instead, just install on your C drive. Meaning anything we install will be installed down here in this section. Maybe under this W, that's where anything we install will be at. So if I go back to my installation process, you will see there it says C/, that means we are going to create this folder during the process of installation. So I'll click on next here. Yeah, one language, you can select the language of your preference, but for me, I'll be using English. Now setup is now ready to begin installing Xampp on your computer. Then I'll click on next. Now we're waiting for the installation process to continue. We are unpacking the file. The file is unpacking. So let's wait for it to unpack. So while the installation process is going on, I want us to take note of something. Just go straight to your download again. Now you will notice that your WordPress is under a zip file.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, question, Precious.
Sam, my own is saying that the folder is empty. So I don't know because when I click on next, it says folder empty.
On what section?
Yeah, that's six exam that you were explaining just now.
Okay. Can you share your screen so that I can see it? So I'll tell you the next step.
Um, okay,
Share your screen, let me see it so I can tell you the next step. Or you can screenshot and send to the WhatsApp, the group.
okay.
Either of both, I will see the result. Okay, Precious, I'm waiting for you.
So I don't know what I'm doing.
Is Damilola here? Dami? Dami, are you here? Jenny, are you here? Okay. Let me check the message. Let me check the message so I'll treat everything together. Jennifer says she can't join. Wahala, wahala. Please, someone should assist Honorable and Jennifer to join. The selected folder. Okay, please cancel it and let me see the folder you select. Cancel it. That means you did not put a path. Cancel it. Have you done that?
I should cancel what?
You see this place, I use VMI, you see this thing, press this cancel here so that I will see this selected folder. I believe you remove the details in that section, the right selected folder. I believe you remove, you know, there was a detail like
Okay.
c dot dot slash Xammp.
Yes, it's there.
If it is there, then click next.
And when I click next, then it will
Do
pop
it
up like
now. Do
that.
it now.
The same thing.
The same thing. Now, if you have the same thing, please go to
Yes, sir.
your this PC. Click this PC.
Yes.
Navigate to local disk.
Uh, okay.
Now, in your local disk, look if there is Xampp, because this one I just created that because I'm installing. You know, I just started installing.
Yes. Yes, there is exam.
There is that's the reason why it did not install. So cancel the installation process.
Ah,
Cancel the installation process. Delete this folder. Delete this folder.
okay. I should delete this exam that is here, ba?
Yes, delete it. Now it will sometimes it will be difficult to delete.
Okay.
So delete the folder.
It's deleting.
So leave it to successfully delete. Sometimes
Okay, sir.
if you try to install now, it might not work. If it does not work, that means you have to
Okay.
delete and restart your system. Okay?
Okay.
But so you can
Okay,
restart your
sir.
system and go through the installation process again, just the same way. So when you get to that place that says select folder, call
Okay.
me. I will tell you. Once that this file has successfully been deleted, restart your
Yes.
system.
That means I will not be able to join the class again. I'm using my
Okay, you're using
system.
your system. Okay,
Or I
leave
should
it.
wait.
Then install again. Do the
Yes.
installation process again.
Okay.
So we are still unpacking. So Precious, are you working on it?
Yes, it's still deleting 49%.
Okay. So while we are waiting for Precious to complete, do anybody has a problem on the same part? Any other person doing the installation process and is having the issue? Anybody, please. Anybody, please. Okay. I am recording. Currently, it's going live on YouTube, but I can see that it is disconnecting and it is reconnecting. So the thing is disconnecting and it is reconnecting. That means I'm still having issue with my streaming software. Okay. So once I'm done with the class, before I will want to edit and do some things. But this today I will not edit. Once I'm done, I upload immediately. Is that fine? I'll just upload it without editing it. I will upload the video like that. Okay, thank you. And every other videos we've done on previous days,
So
I
I,
will upload all of them. Precious, you wanted to say something?
yes, I finished deleting it. It's installing now.
It's now unpacking, right?
Yes.
Congratulations. Who else is having a problem before I do the next step?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Welcome. So who else has a problem? Tell me your problem. Let's fix it. With no further problem, I would want us to take the next phase. Now, what's the next phase? The next phase is to unpack our WordPress. If you go to your download, where I downloaded my WordPress, you can see that it is being zipped. It's in a zip file. So in order for us to be able to use it, we need to unzip it. So I will right click on this because I'm using WinZip. So I will write extract here. Can you see the word extract here? Or extract to WordPress. That means create a folder and extract inside. Either way, you will get the same similar results, not same results. So you can do extract to or extract here. So let's wait for it to extract. So as we're installing our Xammp, we're extracting our WordPress content too. So I want you guys to do that and give me some minutes. Excuse me for some minutes. Okay, are we okay, guys? Do anybody have any question? So we can see that it has successfully been unpacked here. You can see the window. So if I open this file here, if I open this file, you will see that there is a WordPress file here. This is the file we'll be using to create all our WordPress projects. Are we together, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But sir, please do a recap again, sir. I
I
didn't
sh-
get you clear. My network was moving.
what should I say? What do you miss?
Small, small on the WordPress, sir.
Yeah, just extract it. You see this file that you're seeing here, this one I'm currently, my mouse is on top. That any WordPress package you want to create, this is what you'll be using to create it locally. Remember when you're building website, you're building it and you're packing the file, you're sending it up on the web. This is what we'll be using. Now the reason why we need this server software Xammp, I will make you understand now. The Xammp is actually a server software. Like you having a server that is should be online, having it on your system. That's what the Xammp is working for. It's a local server. Programs like PHP, Perl cannot work without a server. Are you getting it? It cannot be accessed or run without a server. And that's why you need a local server to use them. And that's why I'm installing this software because WordPress itself was built with PHP. Are we together, guys? So in order for us to be able to use them, we need to install the server. And that's what I'm currently doing. Do we get that? Do we catch that? So let me see the unpacking and the likes. So this is still processing. This is done. This is still processing. So we have to wait for this Xammp to complete because the server, that's where the server is. That's where we'll be doing the real work. So let's wait for it to complete its process. Oh, Jesus. You can see that I hope because by now, before, we'll be having network problem. But thank God for the 5G. The network is somehow very stable for my own part here. Thank you guys. You guys are really, really wonderful. So let's wait for it to complete. So it's almost done. Aha. Honorable. Honorable is here. Honorable Mufutau is here. Our honorable member of the house. You're doing well, sir. So please, do you guys have any question? Do anybody have any question, please? I need questions. I need to hear from you guys. Questions, questions, questions. Even if it's for the JavaScript class we're doing. We'll be starting soon. We'll be starting a full web class. A full web class online. I'll be starting from afresh. A full stack web development. We'll be doing soon a full stack web development. Full stack. soon. Once we're done with these Tmax, we'll be doing full stack, and it's going to take us a minimum of 6 months, and it will be on weekends online. A minimum of 6 months. I don't know who is interested. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying, Sha? Because I'm not hearing any response. The place is too quiet. So I'm feeling as if I'm talking to myself. Please, if you hear what I said, just say something. I want to hear you guys' voice. Let me hear your voice. Let me hear your ginger. Let me hear your fire.
We are with you.
Okay, Mr. Matthew. Okay, so we'll be doing a full stack web development. Now, I am still trying to look into, because I checked up some technologies of recent, and I discovered some things. It's good for somebody to have a mentor. So I discovered some things, and what I discovered has shown me a big path. We'll restart this course from afresh, just as if you guys know nothing. I'll be doing the class full time, online, full time, online. It will be a full masterclass online on weekends, like this, where you learn. And I'm looking at whether I should teach you Mirror Stack, or I should teach you PHP. I'm still trying to balance that. So I will set up a scheme of work very soon. I'll set up a scheme of work very soon, and I will send it across. But you guys will just have to enroll. So I will know what the student is, who are the students. We'll create a WhatsApp platform. Share get. We'll create tools that we'll be using for it. We'll be using the classroom. In the class, you guys will have to do each and every assignment I give to you. Anybody that does not do the assignment, there will be discipline. No. Anybody who does not do the assignment, there will be discipline. Hope you guys are agreed.
Agreed, sir.
Because the assignment will prove to me that as I'm teaching you, you're getting what I'm teaching. Are we together? So please, for God's sake, I will still roll out the form for you guys to fill. It will be on weekends, not weekdays. It will be on weekends, so that people who are working class will have the time to do their work, do everything. But your weekend, you're sacrificing your weekend for your own self-development, for your own growth. So it will be sent across to everybody. So I will be getting across to you guys anytime soon for us to discuss about it. So I'm working on the plan to tell you when we will start and when we will finish. By the end of it all, you guys will be given a certificate, and I believe you guys will be a good developer. Very, very good. I can assure you that.
Wow, 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 wow.
Okay. So I'm waiting for this to complete, the unpacking of the Xammp to complete. You can see that it's taking a long process. Precious, have your own been completed?
Yes, sir. Since
Sorry, my system is giving me the issue.
no problem.
So
I'm waiting for you.
let it finish, and we'll start running the server, and we'll start the installation process. Now, this installation process I'm about to do for WordPress, please take note too, because it's still the same installation process anywhere you go. So I'm waiting. Let's wait for it to finish its process. So I'm waiting for it to complete. I don't know why my own is slow today. Okay, I believe it has just in programming you have to be patient too. You can see that this thing it has completed, but it's just waiting for something. I just don't know. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. Be patient. So let me check if it has been installed. If the Xampp control panel is there. Precious, I want you to press your window button and look here. If you see anything like Xampp at this recently added, let me know. If you see anything like Xampp, I want to check if you have seen it.
Yes, sir, it's there.
Okay. Yes, you see Xampp control panel. So that's what me I'm waiting for. So if it's not fully done, I can't get it here. So that's what I'm waiting for. That means you've installed your own Xampp. So let's just wait and see.
Should
Let's
I
wait.
click on finish?
I didn't get that.
You know, in your own there is back, finish, and cancel. Should I
No,
click on
don't
finish?
click on anything. No. Wahala. If you click anything,
Okay.
wahala. Hey, just be patient.
So I'm,
Let it complete itself.
okay, let me wait.
But if you see
And my
that
own
Xampp,
has okay, no problem.
did you see that Xampp control panel?
Yes, it's there on my window.
So if your Xampp control panel is there, just click it, let it open. So I would continue the next step when my own complete too.
That it has opened. It's showing Apache, MySQL, FileZilla, Mercury, Tomcat. Should I start or what? I don't know. Hello, sir. Okay.
I just don't know what's causing the delay of my own here. This thing just dey cause wahala here.
So my
Wahala.
own is showing version 3.3.
Yes.
How come?
Just did you download the latest?
I don't know, but it's the one I saw there that I
Did you go
downloaded.
through the website? The same process I did.
Yes, sir.
Just hold on, don't worry.
Because before I installed it, it was showing 6 point something.
But now it's showing 3, don't worry. That does not matter. That's the Xampp version. But what we are actually concerned about is the PHP version. The PHP on it,
Okay.
the MySQL version on it, my PHP admin version
Yeah.
on it. That's what our major concern is.
Okay.
So please, let's wait. This is the only thing giving us issue. This is my own Xampp here. I just don't know. I've not had one network failure since morning. Oh. Please, wishy. I've not had any network failure since morning. Just imagine. It's good to upgrade. Hi. My phone has switched off more than 4 times now. You can see that it shows Run Cloud Technology left more than 3 times now. That's because I'm using the other network on it. While I'm using the new network on my laptop, and it has not blinked for once. Oh Jesus. I just don't know what's going on now. Eh? I don't know what's causing this delay. Please, guys, just exercise some patience with me because this kind of thing you can't cancel it. I just don't know what's going on now. Other people's owns has finished packing. Mine is still waiting. Okay. So let's wait for it to finish. Okay, Mr. Yakub, are you having any issue you want to share with us?
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh, I believe it will ask for my firewall. So I'm going to allow Apache HTTP server to communicate on this network, private network, such as my home and work, public network. Yes, I want to allow on both. That's for me. I will allow on both. I will allow on both. So I'll click allow access. So okay, somebody is asking to join, but they're unable to. Okay. So it has it's still processing. All the things I need is available. I'm just waiting for this to complete his own process. So let's wait for it to complete. I still bringing a hand. These are the things I'm waiting. I'm waiting for all of this to work. So you can see that more order for configuration is going on the net. I know what's causing the delay. There's a software I installed on my system. That's why my system is dragging. What happened, sir? Um, Mr. Adeola King, what's going on? What's going on? No, no. It's not about turning off the system and running it. It's because there's this thing called Anaconda. For those of you who are Python developers, what food do you want? So there's this thing called Anaconda. It's a runtime environment for Python. I installed it of recent, so I believe that's what is dragging my system. That's why my system is hanging. The software is very powerful, and that's why I'm having this delay. But I will uninstall it to see if it would strengthen, or I will defrag my hard drive. Either of this should work. Which food? Which food? You can bring food, shall you can share food for everybody. So let's wait for it to finish. You can see that some other installation is undergoing. So let's wait for them to finish so that we'll use whatsoever we get here to complete the process. Peter, welcome. It's been a long time I've seen your face. So let's wait for it to complete. I'll be back shortly.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Peter.
Good, good morning, sir. Hello, hello. Is it my network? I guess Mr. Raymond's network is bad.
No, his network is not bad. He said it's coming. Just hold on, please.
Oh,
Hello guys, I'm back. I'm back. But I've not gotten the result that I want. Okay. Now, please, everybody come back live. I think mine has finished installing. Please, I want to hear you guys' voice. I want to hear you guys' voice. I want to hear you guys' voice.
I'm here.
Okay, Precious has activated herself. I need others because my it has successfully installed.
Ọpẹ́ o.
Notal. Mr. Matthew, are you there?
But sir, we can't install this on phone.
Eh? Akoma Adaba? You can't oh. Your phone will just knock.
I'm here, sir.
Okay,
Eh,
you can't install it, oh please. Don't try it.
no, no problem.
Okay. Now, when you're done, just you can see it said completing the Xampp setup wizard. Setup has finished installing Xampp on your computer. Do you want to start the control panel? I'll click. I've
Sir, please
selected.
share your screen.
I'm sharing my screen. Are you guys not seeing it?
No, I'm not
Oh,
seeing it.
okay. If you're not seeing it, that means it has been removed from your display. If you go back to the display, look for my name, Olugbenga Raymond. It will appear twice. There is one that has this thing on it. Click on it and pin it.
Which one, sir?
But sir,
You know what? Let me stop projecting and let me do it again.
Okay.
Okay, resume. Okay.
why this still on before install?
It's the process, so I'm sorry. Can you see my display now?
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
The reason why my this thing take time was because when you're installing your packages, the RAM you're using for your system matters. The processor speed of your system matters. So there's a software I have on my system. It's called Anaconda. I use it to run Python programming. So that software is the one giving me issue. That's why we're having all these issues you see. So you can use it if you want and you can remove it if you want. It's your choice.
The screen is not showing. The display is not okay here. I'm seeing plenty displays on
Look
this
for
side.
look for my name, the one that I'm using for presentation. It will be two. One with my face
I guess
and
it's
the other one
network.
does not have my face. The one that does not have my face, right click on it and pin it. Okay, you know what? Let me stop sharing and let me share again. I have stopped sharing. I believe by now you won't see anything. Then I will share again. Can you see it now? Can you see my display now? Can you guys see my display now? It's now on. Can you guys see my display now? Please, I need a response.
Yes, we can.
You know, you can see, Peter can see. Who else? Who else? Mr. Matthew, can you see my display?
Yes, yes, I can see.
Precious, you raised your hand. What for?
I can see the display, but it's like maybe network, sha. It's
Oh,
not.
okay.
I can't see your full screen.
I can see it, but it's showing multiple things.
Yes, it
It's
will show
okay now. It's
multiple
better
because I'm
now.
dealing with multiples. Because
Okay,
I'm
sir.
dealing with multiple. That's why it's showing multiple. So can you guys see this complete design setup wizard?
Yes, sir.
Now click on finish. The very minute you click on finish, it will bring out your control panel where you can start your server and your database. So I'm waiting for my server to come in, the one that's the Xammp. Now if you look below, beside there, you will see a little button here. That's your Xammp control panel. That means if you want to start it from here, you can also start it from here. And if you press your menu, you can see the Xammp control panel is at the top. So you can open it now. Open it the same way you open every other software on your computer. You can open it. So I'm waiting for mine to respond. Okay, this is my control panel. Now, do you have this section? Can you guys see this? Do you have this section? Please, let's look up. Can we all see this section by the right side? Hello, guys. Are you guys with me? Or I'm just the only one in this
Yes, sir.
meeting? Oh, can you see this Xammp
Yes, sir.
control panel? Let me minimize
Yes,
this.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
You
I can
can see
see
this
it.
Xammp control panel.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
sir.
So, Precious, do you have it as well?
Yes, sir.
Good. That's lovely. Now, click on start for the Apache. Click on start. And for the MySQL as well, click on start. Click on start for the MySQL, click on start. Now, what will happen? Okay, private here. I want to start my MySQL ID. So if you start both, you now have access to the following. Now, remember what we call localhost. Our localhost means is a server available on our computer. Now, if you come to your browser, while that is on, if you type localhost and you press enter, the following dashboard will display. Welcome to Xammp. Can you see it? With internet or without internet? This will show because you type localhost. So now you can now access the local host of your Apache, which is the server. Now we are accessing our server here. Are we guys following? If I scroll down here, you will see it. Localhost dashboard. Similarly, I can just come here. Instead of me typing localhost, if I type 127, so you can do 127.0.0.1. Now, if you press this code 127.0.0.1, it's still the same thing as you typing localhost. I press enter. 127.0.0.1. It's still the same thing as you typing localhost. You can see, look at this code here and look at this code here. Can you see? Both of them gave me the same response. Are you seeing it? And let me explain this. For those of you who don't know, each and every website you visit, www.facebook.com, www.twitter.com, www.inec.org, all those things, they are actually an IP address allocated to every website. If you remember, when you type a peculiar website like Facebook or Twitter or your own personal website, when you buy your domain, the domain is only assigned to you and you alone. That same name you use for that domain cannot be assigned to any other person. And that is because each domain name has a configured IP address. Are we following? So when your website become live, there is always an IP address assigned to it. That's why when I type localhost/dashboard and I type 127.0.0.1, I still got the same response. Even if what I type here and what I type here is not the same. That's because in order the address to locate our local host is 127. Okay, let me show you something. Let me check google.com IP address or IP address for Google. So this is a DNS server. This is IP version 6. I want to look for their own personal IP for google.com. So let me look for the IP address for google.com. Every website is allocated an IP address. Are you guys following me? Hope I'm not the only one in this class.
No, we are with you.
We are with you, sir.
So I want to look for Google itself. Let me type public IP address for Google, for google.com. I have public IP address for google.com. Because I know it's always like 4 digits. I think it's this one. That's not it. It's our 119 something something. Okay, let me copy this IP first. If it comes out, let me copy this and I save it, I paste it here. Let me type public IP address for facebook.com. So this is 195.157.240. Please. So if I copy this and I paste it here, 157.240.22.35. If I press enter, okay, advance. Let me see. Proceed, yes. Let me proceed first. Please hold on. Now you can see that I proceed to that IP address that was given to me. Please guys, give me a minute. Okay, let's follow up. Now, if you guys see that when I copy this IP address that is being allocated and I paste it here and I send and I accept it, what will appear to me on this display is Facebook website. Do you guys see it? That's because the facebook.com that you guys are visiting, this is the IP allocated to it. This is the IP address allocated to it. This is how the web get to understand that this is facebook.com. This is a public IP address. Are we together? So I'm not here to talk about networking. If I'm here to talk about networking, I would have gone deep to explain this to you. But if you want to locate, just like if you want to locate me now, you need to get my home address or my office address. So that address I give to you will serve as how you can locate me here in Nigeria from anywhere you're coming from. So that's the same way you can locate any website online. This is the IP address being assigned to them. And every website has one IP address. There is more to about it, but I'm not here to talk about that. So let's move further. That's why when I type here 127.0.0.1, it's the same way every Xammp, every local server use the same IP address. 127.0.0.1 is the same IP address every web server, every local host uses. And it's still the same thing like when you type local host. When you type the word local host, you're still doing the same thing. So if I scroll down to this part, if I scroll down to this path, let me show you how we can locate here. I can also come to this, what's it called, this Apache. If I click on this admin, the same thing will happen, just the same dashboard I open here. This one will also open as well. That's a direct way of opening your local server through your control panel. Are we together? Now, the same way, if you want to locate your PHP My Admin, you can just click on this one here. If I click on this link here, it will bring me to my PHP My Admin. This is your backend, your MySQL server side. Let's say you want to build a MySQL server for yourself, for a company, a backend. You know, we have front-end developers, we have back-end developers. If you want to build backend for your website using MySQL or using PHP, this is the most used, the PHP My Admin. This is MySQL. This is a MySQL server. Are we together? I want to hear you guys' response to know maybe we are together. Are we together, guys?
Please, come back. Let's help me to explain the Apache side again. What it does and how
This
we can
Apache,
access it. I
right?
got this PHP on the admin.
This Apache.
Yes, sir, from the control panel, sir.
Yeah. Now, remember we are typing localhost here, and we are typing IP address here. Any of these two things you do, is it the same way by clicking on this admin? It will bring you to the Apache dashboard. Remember, Apache is a server, a local server software that you can use to host your website on your computer. Any program that is built with PHP cannot run without a server. Quote me anywhere. Any project built with PHP cannot be run without a server. And if you could remember, I said WordPress was actually built with PHP. So in order for you to be able to run PHP, that's why we download this server. That's why this server was downloaded. So anything you are to run on it, just type your code and it runs. Are you getting it? Mr. Martin, did you catch
Yes,
that?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So do any other person have any question?
Yes, hello, Mr. Ribbon.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, thank you. Concerning this Xammp server,
Okay.
I tried to navigate to the admin page. This is your current page with by typing localhost on the URL, but it wasn't going through. Not until I have to click on admin.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Now, the way you spell your localhost is Localhost.
Yes, it was even appearing the way I started typing it on the URL.
Now, the reason why it will not happen sometime, if you have not started your Apache, if you have not started these two things, there is a possibility, there is high tendency it will not work. If this your Apache has not started, if you type, okay, let me show it to you. Let me stop this, and let me stop this. You can see that my server is not running. None of my server is running. Now, let me type localhost. Watch. None of my server is running, no. So the site could not be found. And that is because I have disabled it. So the only way for you to be able to run your Apache, to run your local server, is if you start this project. Are we together?
Yeah, if after clicking on those stats, we were doing it together.
Okay.
Yes, even after I've clicked on those stats, both Apache and MySQL, I can't still navigate it through URL. Not until I have to come to that Xammp control panel to click admin.
Okay.
Is it because I'm connected to the internet? Even when I tried to disconnect my internet.
I'm connected to the internet. It's not because you're connected to the internet. Now, watch this. Watch this. This is another problem that can cause it. So follow me through.
Okay.
Come here.
Okay.
Inside here, go to your local, what's it called? Local disk.
That is okay.
Now, is your Xammp located here? Please take a good look at it.
I'm checking. Yes, the last one on my local disk. Xammp.
That's number one. Now, during your installation, you know that time that my own was taking delay. There were some firewall messages that it brought out to me. It was asking me to activate for private and public. Did
that
you
one doesn't
allow
pop
for
up
both?
during my own. It doesn't even pop up during my installation.
Hey, don't worry, when we see physically, I'll help you configure it.
Okay.
These are
Okay.
some of the little challenges, and that's why I have to take time and explain the installation process for you. So the solution to yours is you have to uninstall everything. It will not install everything. After you uninstall, you first go to your add or remove program. You uninstall your Xammp. After you uninstall,
Mm.
you will now go
Mm.
into your this local file folder here. This file here, you will
Mm.
delete it. After you're done deleting, you will now restart your computer. When you restart, you will now do the installation again. Are you getting it? That's the solution, but it will not stop you from doing any work. As long as your server starts, it will not stop you. It's just that you did not allow some features. That's why it's giving you that little headache. But it's not a problem as long as when you click on this admin here, it's going through. As long as you're clicking here, it's going through. So now if I type my local host, you see it will come up. Now I hope you understand the IP address I explained to you guys earlier. Hope you guys understand the IP address.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. So now let's start building WordPress application. Now I want you guys to give me a name. Now this is what you will do. In order for you to be able to have access to your backend, come into this Apache. Are we seeing it? Open it. Now I want you guys to take note of something. Inside it, there is this thing we call htdocs. The files that can be visible, if I type localhost here, anytime you type localhost, let me click on admin so that we see it together. Now, anytime we type our local host, what is actually being displayed, the document that is being displayed is inside this our Xammp folder. From this local host, you locate your Xammp. Now, in this Xammp folder, you see these htdocs. That's our hypertext document. These are the ones that are being viewed, displayed to us. Are we together? So if I open this file here now, you can see we have something called dashboard here. In this place, we have something called dashboard. If you look at your code as well, you will still see something written as dashboard too. Now, how do we get to open this dashboard? It is being opened through this program called index.php. Do you guys remember something I said about what server recognize? That the file our server recognize are files that are saved as index.php. So when you take your local host will actually come and open this htdocs and look for index.php and display it. So what you're currently seeing is index.php. Although I will open it for you now. Inside this your index.php, there is a redirectory inside that is directing us to this dashboard. Let me show it to you. Right click on it, open this code with Visual Studio Code or any text editor. Use any text editor to open your index.php. Let's do some practical. So I'm going to open mine with Visual Studio Code. Can you see it here? I will open. So I'm waiting for it to load. So let's wait for it to load. So this is it. Are you guys seeing it? This is a core PHP code. And you can see that in this place, we are selecting our server, that when the HTTP or HTTPS server is being run, either this or this, it should create a redirectory. The header should have a redirectory of the URL slash the dashboard, which means it should check inside our folder here. When this code run, you know, if you type localhost, the localhost will bring you to this htdocs. Now, what the htdocs does is, from the code you're seeing here, the htdocs will actually read this code. Will actually read this code and redirect you to this dashboard. Are we together? So the htdoc will redirect you from here, from the index.php, back to this dashboard. Do we get it? So that is what is happening. That's why whenever you type your local host will locate this index.php and redirect to this dashboard. And it is this dashboard that is appearing. And if you check inside the dashboard as well, I open the dashboard, you will notice that we have many other files there, but the one that is actually being displayed is this index.html. This index, let me just manually open this index.html so you see. If I double click this, watch, oh, I double click that, Abi, see what will happen. We are waiting for it to display. You can see that you are seeing the same thing. Welcome to Xammp here. You can see that it's having the same result. So the redirection that is happening here in this code is actually redirecting your file from this index.php to this index.html. Remember, on a server, when you upload your website to a server, what the server looks for is your index file. Any file say with index, that is what will be read as your home page. Am I making myself understandable? Any question? Do you guys get all what I'm saying, or I'm just speaking to myself? Please, I need your response.
I'm getting confused though.
Oh yeah, where, what part? What part? Let me elaborate.
I think I got you to the point of that index.php, the one that you use the dx code to open. But from there down to this dashboard of a thing, I'm not getting it because I'm seeing another index.html here. Then the other one is
Yes.
.php.
Now, the index.html here is the one that you are actually seeing here. And it's still the same one you're seeing here. But the reason why you're not seeing the display like this is because from this part, there is no CSS loading. And that's because we are not loading it through a server. Remember, if I'm loading it through a server, it will start with localhost. But we are not loading it through a server. We are just loading it directly as if we are loading an HTML file, the same way we used to do it. So that's why it's appearing that way. Although that's not the major concern, I'm just trying to show you one or two things. I'm not here to teach PHP. Let me show you something. I want you guys to take note of this. Let me go back to this file and I go back to my htdocs. It is this index.php that is redirecting to this dashboard. But look at one thing. Let me change the name of this index.html. I will rename it to index 5. You can give it any name of your choice. I'll just say index 5. Because I say index 5, it's no longer index again. The name has changed from index, not just index 5. And I press OK. Excuse me. I have pressed OK there. Now let me go back to the web page. Let me remove this one. And you see this localhost. Let me rerun the localhost again. Let me cancel it first. Let me now rerun the localhost. Localhost. Watch this. The Apache frame blah blah blah, the way it shows before, is it showing? Are you guys seeing it now? It's no longer showing. Now, inside the htdocs,
Yes.
inside the htdocs is not what you're seeing. All the file that exists here is not what you're showing. That's because it's not seeing any index.php index file to load. Let me rename it again. Back to just index. So I'll remove the 5 at the back. It's not just index. Let me refresh this. Watch something. Can you see this appeared? Are you guys not getting the differences?
Yes. 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 Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome. So any other question, please? Any question? Any questions? I need questions, please.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm all ears. I'm listening.
Yeah, sorry, the network kicked me out the other time.
Okay,
I don't know
so
if I've missed. I don't know if I've missed something.
you've missed a lot. You've missed a
If
lot.
we can you recap small?
So what I did is, now look at this local host that is showing. Remember I explained that this index.php is redirecting into this dashboard. And I show you that this
Yes.
code is what is causing it. This code is creating a
Okay.
redirection. I'm not here to teach
Okay.
PHP. If not, I would have explained all what is going on here. But I'm not here to teach PHP.
All right.
But because that code is something I can explain to you. So if I click on this place here now, this side place, and I type localhost, if I type localhost, this is what will appear. But let me rename this file here. And what I did was I renamed it to index 5. Index 5 is not the same thing as index. So I have renamed the file. You can give it any name of your choice. The very minute I rename this, if I try to load localhost, watch this. If I try to load the localhost, what will appear on your display is your htdocs file, this file. This file is what you're seeing here. Are you seeing it? And
Yes.
that's
Yes.
because the server is not seeing an index file to load. So it will just show you all the file that exists. Now look at the index file. If I click on it now, watch what will happen. If I click on it, it will now redirect me to this dashboard. Watch. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So that's it. So what we'll be doing now is to set up our WordPress. So these are two things we are going to do. From this part here, I'm going to copy this WordPress. You see this WordPress, not this one that has, from the download. We extracted from this into here. Now this one here, this WordPress 6.1.0, I will open it. Inside, there's another document called WordPress. And we copy this file, right click and go to copy, because we can use it as many times as we want. So all you need to do is to copy it. You come to your htdocs and you paste there. You paste it there. Now it will take time to paste. So while we are waiting for it to paste, I want to ask, what's the name of the app we should create? Someone should give me a name. Somebody should give me a name, please. I'm waiting for a name. Somebody should give me a name. Let's create Okay, somebody wants to say something. I'm waiting for you guys' response. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Somebody should give me a name now. I need a name. Name of project, name of project, name of project, name of project. Somebody should name the project we are going to create, please. Mr. Matthew, do you have a name we can give our project? Let's give our website a name. We want to be the WordPress website now. Let us give it a name.
E-commerce.
Champions.
Not an e-commerce. I will build e-commerce later. Let's just build a normal website. The e-commerce is a general name for a type of website. Let's give our website a name. I think yesterday we created Career Hub.
Career.
Should we still use that name, or do you have another name? Let's just suggest
Career office nice. Okay.
the Career Hub.
Hello,
Now,
sir.
okay, Precious, I'm listening.
Please, my WordPress, there's no another folder called WordPress inside it.
It's just WordPress, Abi.
Yes, just
That's because
WordPress.
you didn't
Then
extract
what is
here.
inside is
WP
WP
admin,
admin,
WP content.
WP content, WP
Yes.
include, and all
Now,
of
is it
that.
that WordPress itself, not the WP admin and the likes?
Yes,
That one you extracted.
yes,
Copy it into your htdocs.
yes.
Go and copy it and paste it in your htdocs.
Okay, okay, sir.
Now, I have done mine. Now, I want you guys to go to phpMyAdmin because we need to create a server. A server where all our installation, anything we do on this WordPress will be saved on. So click on phpMyAdmin. I want you guys to click on phpMyAdmin. And you can do that by looking at your Apache file at the top. You see phpMyAdmin. Or you bring out your control panel. Under your control panel, you see where they wrote admin. And you see that place they wrote admin. Click on that admin. On top the one of Apache, there's MySQL. Click on that admin of MySQL. So I want you guys to click on that phpMyAdmin. Something like this will open up. Now, this is a backend. This is a database.